Well, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all having a blessed day. It is almost 11 a.m. here in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I got up really early, as I usually do, and I was up for a while. And I catnapped. I laid back down and slept me a couple hours, got up at 7:30, and it's almost 11 a.m. here now. And it's a rainy day. This day started out with thunder and lightning. It's been raining constantly. We're supposed to get more thunderstorms today, and I'll get up and do a little bit, but I don't want to push it because the rain has a bad effect on me, and I'm just trying to keep that dampness out, And it gave me a chance to check up on some channels that I follow, and now I checked into a channel that I usually follow, a Catwithoutahat, and he does live streams. And he was saying that the last couple times he was apologizing. He said he could not do a live stream twice. He tried to do it and couldn't. And he don't know if it's YouTube. He don't know if it's his phone. And I started texting him and telling him I'm having all kinds of trouble with my phone. If I hadn't shown it to my neighbor when she was here, nobody would ever believe me. The screen will go, if I go to touch it, you know how you tap on your phone, it'll go black. You stop, it comes back on, you go to tap on it again, it'll go black, and it will do that and go back and forth with that, and then eventually it stops. My comments have started shutting themselves off again. And I was telling them how I can type something and it will come out complete gibberish. No matter how hard I try, I got tired of that, people going back and trying to correct it. And right in the middle of texting him, leaving a comment, telling him about that, it started again. I was like, see what I mean? I hit an E and it came out as a 3. Okay, so, and that can be so aggravating. It really can. And I'm not sure what's doing it. And it will sometimes, real slowly, it will scroll on its own. And I'll look over and it's scrolling. Okay. And I laughed. I said, I left a comment saying that I think it's possessed. But I was very relieved to find out that I am not the only one having trouble with their phones. Now, I don't know if any of y'all have been having trouble with your phones or not. I think it may have something to do with, or originally I thought it maybe had something to do with being so close to an airport, and there's antennas all over here and power lines. I'm right in the city, and you know those major power lines, not the telephone lines, but the major ones. We got a bunch of them runs right down through these apartments at the end of the building. And, I'm just trying to figure out what was doing it. And then it'll straighten out, behave itself, and it'll start again. And I was relieved to see that somebody else was having trouble. It wasn't just me. And I was glad to show it to my neighbor, and she was, like, blown away by that. But, my phone is not a very expensive phone or anything. And I thought, well, maybe it's on its way out. And, because things will act up sometimes when they're on their way out. But I was relieved to see that I wasn't the only one. I don't know if any of y'all having trouble with your phones. He seems to think it might be a glitch in the system with YouTube. So, but I don't know. If y'all having trouble with your phone, leave a. I'm going to check and make sure my comments aren't turned off. Because I don't turn them off; they turn themselves off. And I went through that about a month ago, where I would see my comments were off, and I'd go back and turn them on, and sure enough, when I went to check them again, they were turned off again. They just kept turning themselves off. Anyway, it's one of them days where if I had me a backyard, I'd definitely have a fire pit going. I'd be out there in a lawn chair wrapped up in a blanket roasting some weenies. Because I do love rainy days. They just don't love me. Not like they used to. So, so it's nice to know I'm not losing my mind. Because I really struggled with that here a couple days ago. Trying to type a comment was like, what is going on? But anyway, I was able to show him in the comment. I said, see what I mean? But it wasn't so bad. It straightened itself out pretty quick. But the other night, it just went on. I mean, I was like, forget this. I can't leave a comment. And it was irritating. Because I'd have to go back and correct it. And go back and correct it. And I was like, where's that coming from? Where's that? I didn't even say that. Where's that coming from? And it's I don't know. Like I said, it's almost like a scary thing. It's like my phone is possessed or something. But it was nice to see that... I shouldn't say it that way, but I mean, let's say I felt relieved seeing that somebody else was having trouble with their phone. It wasn't just me. Now, I'm not one to do live streams. I just ain't. But he likes to do them, and he said the last two he tried to do, he couldn't. He just could not get on there. He didn't know if it was YouTube or not. So anyway, I'm taking it easy today because, you know, the rain can have an effect on me for a day or two after. And I'm sure I'll be doing some stuff. I mean, I'm the kind of person, I'm always doing stuff. And so if I take a break, I feel guilty. I feel lazy. And, yeah, I think I'm fighting a little bit of that. But I've had people tell me, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with taking a day or two and just, you know, doing you. You know, be comfortable and do you. And me, it drives me crazy. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today, and that's how the day's progressing. And I posted a video where I opened the package where my son got me what I wanted for my birthday, and no sooner than I posted that video, he texted me. He works at night. And he texted me to ask me if I got the shoes and if they fit well and everything. I said, yeah, they did. He was glad to hear it. So that was very nice of him, very thoughtful of him. Anyway, I'm trying to take it easy today. It's getting on my last nerve, really. But it is what it is. So anybody that's... Now, I was able to point it out to Catwithoutahat in the comments, like, see what I mean? But anybody that I have sent messages to, comments on your channel, and it came out looking like gibberish, let me assure you that I spent a good 5 minutes, 3 or 5 minutes, trying to get that comment straightened out, and then I just quit on it. I just quit on it, because it was aggravating for me after a while. It just wasn't happening. So, yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that, and I'm hoping it straightens itself back out. But like I said, my comments are starting to turn themselves off again. It's not me doing it, because I can see them off, turn them back on, and check on it, and they're back off. So, if y'all tried to leave a comment on my channel and couldn't because the comments were off, I'm sorry, it wasn't me. I'm trying to keep up on that, because they keep turning themselves off. So it's almost like the problem is going to get worse before it gets better. So anyway, and that's aggravating, it is. But, and I still can't figure out what's doing it. Could be a combination of things, I don't know. Ooh, that thunder out there. Been hearing thunder all day long. Anyway, so if you guys have been having trouble with your phone, in any way, shape, or form, leave a comment. Let me know what you're experiencing, because mine's just like acting crazy. I mean, especially when I look over and it's scrolling slowly by itself. You know, that can be real unnerving. But I'm glad I got to show it to my neighbor. She was blown away by it, but she's got a really expensive phone, so she's got a good phone. Anyway, leave a comment for me, and y'all stay toasty. Bye-bye.